What's up, y'all? It's World P, Gangster and a Gentleman, at you with another episode 4, from prison to college. Before we get off into this, make sure y'all tap the subscribe button and notification bell so you can get all my new music videos, episodes, and interviews. If you're looking for merchandise, you can find it at pimpent.com. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at World Pennywell. Prison. Prison life. Before we get off into this, get some of this Louis XIII to commemorate being free. For all the people that didn't make it and that's still fighting the struggle behind bars, I'm gonna have a drink for y'all. Well, prison. Prison is always expressed as a physical struggle, when actually prison is really 75% mental. The best way to describe it, to simplify it, is prison is like a criminal college. You around every caliber of criminal, every type of evil. So you experience a lot of crazy fucked up shit. But really it's the mental part in there that either helps you transition through smoothly or breaks you down and turn you into a bug. During my prison stay, I came across a lot of different calibers, people, but it was two individuals that had the most impressed on me in my life. The first individual was Flag Bay, Charles Flag Jr. This brother taught me self-respect. He taught me black pride, how to be militant, how to respect one's hardship, and never turn your back on the people that you love. Before I went into prison, I was a very cold-hearted person. I didn't really have much love for people outside of my circle. So, the way I went about dealing with problems wasn't the best way. So there was this one incident. I'm in the game room. I'm at a level 2 at this time. I'm in the game room. We playing dominoes, just for fun. It ain't no gambling. We ain't got nothing on the line, just having fun. And, a cat, he keep, making little slick comments, keep, trying to crack little jokes, trying to be the funny guy of the group. But at this particular time, like, I have no tolerance for the bullshit. Like, I'm on 100 at all times. So, I easily out the video room, and I go down to my room. I go grab my bone crusher. So I'm going back to the game room to holler at him. I come in, I'm like, hey man, let me holler at you outside. So as he's getting up, positioning to come outside, my man Flag Bay see me, and he said, hey young one, let me holler at you for a brief minute. He take me down to the bathroom, and this moment here is the moment that changed my life. He looked at me and he said, young one, I know what you about to do. He said, I'm gonna advise you against it. He said, I want to tell you something I don't tell many people. He was like, I'm doing natural life. I ain't never going home. So literally at that moment, this is the same cat I've been working out with, cooking up with, chilling with, hanging out on the yard, kicking the game with every day for months. I never knew this man was never coming home. So at that moment, it just kind of fucked me up. I'm just sitting there, I'm like, damn, we ain't talking about freedom. We talking about what we gonna do when we get home. And this cat here, it doesn't have an out date. So he looked at me and he like, you got a lot of potential, young one. I don't wanna see you throw that shit away, trying to impress somebody in here that really don't give a fuck about you. He said, if it's that serious, I'll deal with it myself. Through all the life lessons I learned in prison, that helped me a lot in life. That helped me transition into a new person. The second individual that helped me in prison was LB. He was one of my father's road dogs. He taught me the ism and basically how not to invest in selling crack and robbing and invest in people. He was one of the individuals from my neighborhood that I actually seen go from rags to riches. So growing up, you know, I was around hustlers, pimps, even working people, and I never turned my ear away from game, from knowledge, from people that have been successful in doing what they do. Upon being released from prison, you know, I had my mind on sharp. I was like, man, I'm about to go home, get a job, you know, get shit back in order, start me a business. But being released in 2009, it wasn't that simple. We was just in the middle of a recession. Nobody was hiring, especially not felons. So after about 3 or 4 months of getting doors slammed on me and no job opportunities, you know, I went right back to hustling and robbing and things of that nature. But every day I felt like I was slowly dying on the inside. Like I was just throwing rocks at the penitentiary. I was eventually gonna end up back in there. So maybe about 4 or 5 months into hustling, I ended up catching a case. I got caught with a few ounces of weed and got sent to the county jail. And while I'm sitting in there waiting to see if they're gonna violate me or reinstate me, you know, I'm in there just thinking about all different stuff I could have done different and how I could have transitioned from prison into life without, you know, ending right back up in jail. So that's when I decided to get out. I was on house arrest and I just started studying, you know, reading, you know, Googling stuff, trying to figure out what jobs, what type of things, you know, paid the most money and, you know, that I could do myself as a business. And from that moment on, I decided to go to college. Now, college for most people, I know people assume it's a lot of square shit going on up in college, but they doing the same stuff people doing in the streets. They just not committing crime. They're not doing it with violence. They not, you know, it's not a lot of, you know, gun play and hand-to-hand combat and things of that nature, but they still doing drugs, partying, having a good time, having sex like anybody else. So when I first got off into college, you know, I just used my hustle hand, you know, to support myself while I was taking classes and stuff. You know, I was the party guy that came to the party with the treats and stuff and make sure everybody had what they need to have a good time and to be able to study. And just as I learned business, first I got a degree in accounting, then I got a degree in marketing and then sociology. So as I was building up my education and learning more stuff and networking with a lot of people, that's when I got the hunger and the desire for business. So college is not for everybody, I will say that. But college definitely helped me structure myself to be a businessman, to be able to get myself out the street. So that's why I'm gonna give you this track tonight. It's called Who News. It's basically, you know, from rags to riches, my story, and it means a lot to me. Y'all check this out.
In and out of them juvenile homes, off the prison by 19. They all said I wasn't gonna be shit, but nigga, who knew? Stunning on these niggas, nigga, who knew? New damn coupe, call it voodoo. 20 on my wrist, nigga, who knew? Shitting on these niggas, doo-doo. I did it on my own, nigga, who knew? Climb from the bottom, nigga, who knew? You niggas want war shit, me too. You niggas playing hard, but you see through. Red bottoms on my feet when I walk through. Solo in this bitch, holla what it do. Everywhere I go, a nigga got a two. Niggas on them pills, not a beast in you. Double cup drunk, got the rest of you. This 4-5, I gotta leave a mess of you. I'm so damn glad I'm not the rest of you. I got the recipe, you niggas rest in peace.
If y'all feeling that, Who Knew? On my first album, I Vibe Different, streaming on all streaming platforms. Y'all make sure y'all go out there and download that. Stay tuned for my next episode.
Nigga, catch a case, you better man up, or put your hands up, or tell a man up. You niggas like boy pussy, nigga fruit cups.